Hey guys, welcome to another sit down video. Hi, my name is Jasmine. I just wanted to sit down and talk about my 1 year, technically it was 15 months of being single after being in a relationship for 25 years. So this is something that I've been wanting to talk about because for me, I went right from relationship to relationship technically, and when I went from my father's house to my ex's house, Daniel, right? So I wanted to talk about that and how now being single, after I haven't been single since I was 16 years old, has really shaped me and changed me and made me into the person that I am today, made me a stronger version of myself, make me into a healthier version of myself. And the reason for this video is because I hear people say, oh, you're going to be a lonely old woman because you don't have a man, and you're going to be a sad woman because you don't have a man, and you'll be a crazy cat lady because you don't have a man. And I'm like, you can live happily, successfully, enjoying your life as a single woman. And I feel like for these 15 months, I've proven that to myself, really. Because when I was in a relationship, I would hear people say, like a comedian would say, oh, a single woman wants you to believe that they're happy, but not at night when they're standing over their lonely old stove with their lonely old meal made for one. And I'm just like, when I go back and I listen to something like that now that I'm single, that's just not true. That's not how life is at all. Especially if you're focusing on yourself and you're doing healing and filling your own cup, life is not like that at all. We can be happy and single and self-sufficient on our own. Now, the reason why I decided to go down this path was mainly because the relationship that I was in, I went from being with my first love at 16 through basically 18, almost 18, 17 and a half. From that from 18 to 42 being with one man, right? So I had two major relationships in my life. Now, I'm not saying I didn't have little dates here and there, but mainly from 16 to 42, I was in relationships. And for some reason, for me, I went into long-term relationships. They weren't just like quick. I may have, if I broke it up with somebody, I may have dated, like went to dinner or something with somebody else or like that. But it wasn't nothing serious. But that was very far few in between because I was in, like I said, from 16 to 42, I was in two major relationships, right? Okay. So, so when I got out of the relationship, the reason why the relationship failed with me and my ex is because we were in this toxic pattern where in October, he told me he didn't want to be with me. And then I was upset, obviously, because we were going through the hardest times of our lives. And I was confused and now left alone because we were going through hard times, right? So he said he wanted to be with me. Okay, fine. But then we kind of seamlessly went right back into the relationship, right? That was in October 2022. November 2022, I broke up with him. I told him, like, hey, we have to separate because Spirit said we need to separate because obviously Jehovah knows the toxicness that's going on, right? Okay, fine. He was fine with that. I was fine with that. I was upset, but it is what it is. We kind of seamlessly went back in there. By December, we was back in a relationship again. So it's crazy, but that's how it was. In February 2023, I said, no, I sat him in the car and it was just on my own doing. And I said, I want to be happy. I want to be in love. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. And I said, do you feel the same? He said, yes, I feel the same. Okay, fine. So we separated. But like it always goes, seamlessly, because we're always together, seamlessly back into a relationship because we're always together. That was February of 2023. August of 2023, he says, I don't want to be with you anymore. Okay. So I was like, okay. And he said, I could love you and not want to be with you. Okay, fine. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, because I'm not coming back, right? And I said, I need to hear you say it. And he said, why? I said, because your words have power. I need to hear you say it. And when he said, I don't want to be with you anymore, something shut. Something closed the door and it shut for me, right? It just closed. And it was done. I was done. No more going seamlessly back to relationship. No, I was done, right? So after that time, when that door started trying to open again, I shut it down. Close it back. No, we're not doing this. We're just not going to do this. And I wasn't the one who broke us up, but I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be the one to make sure we stay broken up. Okay? Great. Fine. So that's why the relationship kind of besides all the other crazy stuff that went on between us, that's the main reason. I was just like, dang, when I need you, you're not here for me. So I'm just gonna end that. We're just gonna end that, right? So the main thing that I hear people saying is that, aren't you sad and lonely? I mean, can I just say that the only way I would have been lonely at losing that relationship would be if I was loved, if I was like cuddled and hugged and told I love you and told you're amazing and cheered on when I did something great or appreciated at all. To that I say, you can't miss something you never had. I never had those things, so it's hard to miss it. And I think that was a strategic play in my relationship, that I'm not going to tell you you're beautiful. I'm not going to tell you that you're great. I'm not going to cuddle you. I'm not going to love say I love you, because it's going to make you get your head big and you're just going to be a horrible person. But then when you end it with me, you want me to be, oh, I'm so sad. I'm sad. But I can't. Why would I be sad? I mean, I could basically, I'm basically standing on my own. I've always kind of stood on my own. You're not getting no loving and cuddling from there, so you can't miss something you never had. So no, do I miss the cuddling? Am I lonely? No. Why? Why would I be? Because I was always alone anyway. No one ever stood up for me. No one ever hugged me and kissed me and told me I was amazing and told me he loved me and told me I was beautiful. Nope. So what? I can't miss something I've never had, right? Right. So to that's what I say. I don't miss it. I'm happy pouring into myself. That's what I wanted to do when I got single. Not run off and be in another relationship because I need a man to define me. I need a man to be with me. No, I'm going to sit here in my own solitude, in my own single life, and I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to pour into myself, right? Right, so that's what we need to learn. That's what I was doing the whole time I'm single. It's pouring into myself, loving me, caring for me, worry about me, right? Finally, somebody got to do it. Nobody else is going to do it. I'm going to do it, right? I had to do it for me. Now, I could have definitely went out there and just got another man. Sure, but what I was looking for is for me, there was no way I was going to be able to go into another relationship right off the heels of this one and think I'm going to find a good relationship. You're not, because the reason why you're not is because you're not healed yet. You must take time to heal yourself before you jump into another relationship, because that's easy to do. Jump into another relationship with a man, in bed with another man, and that's just easy to do, right? To drown out that, I'm gonna just get another man. No, I'm going to focus on me, so that when I do find another man, I can say that I'm not damaged goods. I'm not baggage. I'm healed. I am healthy. I am strong, and I love myself, whether you love me or not. So that was the plan. That's my plan, and it worked out pretty good. So I'm single for 15 months. But I do want to say this. It does shorten your pool of men, because you're looking for healed men. You're looking for healthy men. You're looking for strong men and independent men. You're looking for someone who's, because there's a lot of men out there that will just be on the heels of your breakup and be like, oh, I'm just going to be with you. And it's tragic, because neither one of you are healed. He's just looking for a place to, he's looking for a place to, so what's the point in that? Why have that? Let's just focus on you. What is it that you want? So that's what I was doing, because there's no way I'm going to find a healthy man when I'm damaged. You think you're just going to go out there and find a good man, a healthy man, a strong man, a successful man, a capable man, when you're not that yourself. You're not that yourself. So that's what I've been doing. Do I feel ready to be in a relationship now? Yes. In the sense of I'm healed somewhat. I still have my the problem with me is that I don't want to give up my independence. The problem with me is I don't want to have to worry about if this man talking to another woman, if he's sleeping with another woman. I just don't want to have to worry about that. And I feel like being single, that eliminates all of it. I don't have to worry about that at all, because I'm not worried about if anybody's going to come home to me on time. What is he doing? Why didn't he answer me back? And why? I don't have to deal with all that, right? And am I going to have to break up because he's being a complete, idiot? Because just because you're healed doesn't mean the idiots just disappear. No, that's not the truth. You're more aware of who you're in a relationship, yes. So that limits your pool of men. But yes, you can still get those men that creep in. That's just the way it is. But we want to eliminate that. So I'm not saying that I don't want to be in another relationship. Because eventually I'm going to most likely be in a relationship it's God's doing, not mine. Because if I had my way, I'd probably stay single forever. Because I'm having a good time. I'm in myself. I'm within myself. I'm happy within myself. I'm secure in myself. I love my mind, my body, my soul. I'm happy in my spirit, in my heart. I'm happy. So, you know, I could definitely go out there and find another man. I don't know why girls be like, oh, you're jealous because I have a man. No, I am not. Because let me tell you why. Because if you're the way you are, the type of men you pull, what do you think you're pulling? You're not pulling anything great. I'm sure of it. Because if you're not healed, you're not pulling healed men. That's impossible. Who you are is what you attract back to you, right? So I'm looking for, when I attracted the unhealed man, I was an unhealed woman. Now that I'm healed, I must attract healed men. That's the universal law. That's just the way it is. So how I feel being single right now, I feel good. I'm happy in my space. I'm happy. I'm good with this. And I just wanted to say this because I feel like women feel like they can't be happy unless they have a man attached to them. You're nobody unless you have a man. If you're single, they, oh, poor you, pathetic you. No, that's not the truth. I'm happy. And I know tons of single women who are happy on their own. Not saying that I wouldn't like a good, healthy, healed man to come into my life. Sure, that's great. But I'm not depending on that. That's not something I'm banking on, right? Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Hit the subscribe button. Like the video, please. And I'll see you next one. Bye.